Zip stands in a circle that someone has drawn around him. Don't leave the circle. Stay right there. Do us proud, Sam. Zip salutes, the tallest boy chuckling. Zip looks intense. He stands, trying to obey his orders in the circle, but the rule of destruction is mighty.
My empire needs me!
He leaps up dramatically over the drawing circle and lands in a painful roll. He gets up and runs off screen. Then we hear the sounds of a giant robot powering up. You do have another two.
Hey, has anybody seen Frontline Battle Back number 4? I'm supposed to...
A giant robot, coming the nightmare begins, walks into the shot and reaches the familiar habit. Then it runs into the distance. Interior trial takes later. Zip, standing in the ruins of the city, is shown another trial with a single control frame. This one is smaller with different colored eyes. The tallest observe the trial. The giant robot can be seen nearby. What's the video?
InvaderCON, for single-handedly ruining Operation Impending Doom 1.
Zip is vanished. Immediately, a ridiculously huge spider crab-like tank lumbers by, Zip's tiny head poking up from the top. He is brave, but clueless.
I'm an invader! Look at me go!
We return to the spike of judgment, where the flashback ends. Zip looks uncomfortable.
Hey, boy! Those days were sure great, huh?
You're a monster, Zim! Everything you touch gets destroyed.
Hey, not everything I do ends in a horrible explosion.
Explosion montage. There's a quick series of things going horribly wrong because of Zims. Satellites spark and explode. Boom! Giant monsters rampage. Little monsters rampage. Etc., etc. Intercut with Zim watching, growing more and more skittish. He nervously gives the tallest and the double thumbs up. Then he glares back. Finally, exterior and a beautiful field plays. Zim songs in a beautiful field all alone. It's so peaceful. Meanwhile, the spike of judgment Zim sees on the screen, he looks pleased. Like you.
See? That's peaceful like.
In the field, Zim, still standing in the field, scratches his butt. Cut through the beautiful field planet seen from outer space. The planet explodes.
Hey! We said no more explosions! Cheating! Cheating!
Wasting enough! Zim, you've been nothing but a curse to the Empire. If Tallest Miyuki or Spork were here, they'd say so too!
As a matter of fact, I call as a surprise witness, Tallest Sport!
Zim gestures to the audience where tallest sport rises up to be seen. The crowd gasps. Sport looks pretty good.
I have returned from my vacation to reclaim my rightful position as leader of the Britain Empire. Isn't that nice? My first act shall be to pardon the mighty and beneficial advancement.
He leaps off the podium, red and purple watch in rapt confusion as Zim runs out of the room. Exterior space. Zim speeds away from the planet in his boot runner. Happy as a pig and bobbing as though it was the happiest music ever. Meanwhile, back in the crowd place, Tallest Sport has continued talking. Red and purple approach him tentatively.
And as my 25th act as leader, I order the construction of the InvaderCON commemorative Nacho Palace.
Hey, wait a minute!
Red pokes at Sport. A hole pops to the side and Sport deflates. It's been an inflatable tunnel after all. Red picks up the Irkin equivalent of a tape recorder, still spouting Sport's speech. Exterior space. Zim's cruiser is hit by a tractor beam hard. Zim goes from happy to shocked. Interior trial. Zim now stands back at the podium with horrible chains and shackles. He's outflanked by two mammoth guards. twice the size of his previous daughters.
Nice try, Zim.
Hey, I want to know why he had an inflatable spork with him.
We have our room. Zim bites his lip. The tallest were thrilled.
Man, no more Zim. Just imagine that.
No, I've imagined it my whole life.
Our room, every something from is damaged and has led to a corrupt data path. He is a defective. Red and purple are ecstatic. Zim seems to shrink. Urban Zim's data is not allowed into the collective. His back will be removed and erased.
But I can't live without my pack. Oh, wow, that's too bad. Someone there's concerned about that.
His pack is removed. The data cables connect to it and start sucking out the data. Zim watches a monitor, horrified as the data stream is shown leaving a Zim icon and flowing into the trash can icon. His life is ending.
No! This is a mistake! Have I mentioned that I have sinned?
The man's eyes flash with the data being flown into them. I read that wrong, but you know what I mean. We follow the cables going into their bodies and enter a freaky cybernetic zone. The world inside the brain is a virtual reality void where Zim's memories flood out of portholes into the surreal techno landscape. Zim's voice echoes through the void, ringing with familiar sayings from previous episodes. Something's wrong. So much bad data passing through us all at once. Cannot process the world. Go insane. Can you hear some famous quotes from previous episodes ringing through the brain's chamber? Richard? It's not in the script, Richard, just improvise. What? Never mind. You get the idea.
Say it again.
I forgot what I was going to say. Alright.
Spark shoot out the break.
Spark shoot out the break. We'll go back. Alright. Let's just cut that part and upload it to YouTube. Back in the trial room, sparks shoot out of the brain. Gibberish is issued from the speakers. Jim is suddenly released from his restraints. He looks up in amazement. The Thomas watch confused. Jim's path is replaced and he seems to gain energy from it. The brains are now insane. Yes, I am.
No, you can't do that! This is infected! You already rolled!
The tallest just stared over the brains in disbelief. Zim turns on the charm from the cameras and look around it.
And for the Jews, we graduate 3 minutes of fighting the massive.
Exterior space. The massive, the tallest, mighty flagship careens through space. Meanwhile, inside, Zim pilots massive like a boy drives a go-kart amusement park. The tallest stand behind him, weeping.
You guys can get me going. Thank you, my tallest.
It's Stephen Zim's house, night. Everything appears to have gone back to normal on Earth. A car dumps girl from his home. Jason, you be human too. Who's human too?
I was a human, but I didn't know I was two.
You be human too. The car dumps girl in front of his house.
Too bad about the being overthrown as leaderboard and everything being returned to normal, but
Ernest is very sincerely, not as he eats his hot dog and drinks his soap monkey. He walks into the house. The second the door closes, the ceiling opens and Zim's boots drops into the hanger, then the roof closes behind it. In Zim's living room, Drew sits on the couch, dirty with food and spilled drink. Zim descends from the ceiling, looking irritated.
Look at this place. I mean, the whole mission grinds to a halt.
Drew raises his hot dog and squeals and salutes. Zim is already heading towards a rising elevator and doesn't look back at her. Zim just sort of waves.
Yes, it's good to see you you too.
Gurr drinks more supplement and spills much all over his doggy suit. We push it on Gurr as he reaches into his pocket and pulls out the medallion he was given earlier. Inside the medallion is King Gurr, ruler of Earth. Gurr goes insane. Gurr, And now we're all back to Membrane's kitchen, where we started. Where Membrane finishes up his story and Vaz and the locked metal box that contained him.
And that's how the response label put on. And it's how our little alien came out on top again. Now, what have we learned today, children?
That if we only look deep inside our hearts, we'll find a cold and devoid of darkness. Angry spider monkeys.
Hold up! Good night, children. I'll see you in the morning.
With a flash of light, he's gone.
Oh, yeah, listen. Nobody asked you.